Welcome back to GlobeTrotting. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as I push the channel to 60,000. Lufthansa has undergone significant changes in recent times, a testament to the scale of this company and its means to adapt to the ever-changing market conditions we see. The announcement, though, regarding fleet plans has been met with both positive and negative reactions over the recent years, and there's a lot of importance around upcoming changes with the effects on old and new aircraft. In a bid to streamline and therefore simplify the fleet at the company, Lufthansa made several announcements in recent months regarding the fate of some beloved aircraft types that have been a staple for several decades, and unfortunately, yes, this relates back to retirement. The 747-400, A340-300 and A340-600 will all be officially retired by 2028, resulting in us saying farewell to several not just at the end of the day wide bodies, but also quad-engine planes, in an age where their presence continues to reduce over time. Nowadays, Lufthansa flies the 747-400 across various international missions, with under 10 units remaining. Essentially, the Queen of the Skies is present through the next-gen 747-8, which, while wasn't necessarily the commercial success that maybe previous variants were, will still have a role in the airline to come, with cabin refreshers to help extend the life of the beloved series. The A340, however, does still have quite a presence, with double-digit units currently in service for the two aforementioned variants. In a similar fashion to the 747, these planes have long been destined to be retired, but when this was actually going to occur was arguably the thing many people pondered. Many of the retirements I'm touching on in today's fleet update relate to when the airline will be able to acquire next-gen planes. For example, does the 787 and A350 fly with the German carriers fleet? If you didn't know, well, it does. The 777X, however, not at this stage. When I refer to the airline's ability to get next-gen types, I don't necessarily mean welcoming in, say, a brand new series. I mean enhancing a commitment with additional units that were intended to be delivered over a time to enhance growth and obviously enable retirement efforts. These planes, though, haven't arrived on time, and therefore to maintain capacity, which we know to be absolutely essential into key markets, Lufthansa has been forced to retain these older jets I speak of, which, while less efficient, have still proved reliable for the company across recent times. But the writing has definitely been on the wall, as Lufthansa has looked, when any real opportunity presents itself, to ship off the variants touched on that are just not necessarily showing their age, but aren't enhancing the Lufthansa experience any further than, say, new aircraft, and it is the role of those next-gen planes to carry the company forward. Will Lufthansa adhere to the timeframe it has provided? Well, it is an interesting proposition. I feel it's been floated around by some, but given the track record of the airline for no real fault of its own down to exterior pressures, they've been forced to rethink their outlook several times, and it definitely feels like for the industry-wide, nothing is truly set in stone in terms of time frame until it officially happens. We've certainly learned that over the last few years with aircraft certification and much more. However, it is equally possible that the full retirement will not have occurred in the time frame Lufthansa has provided, just as much as it could be earlier. These are all pure hypotheticals, but Lufthansa's desire to remove these planes is something that remains present. It is really relying on other factors that have long been outside of its control to get the all clear about proceeding. Whether these planes go into 2028 or are retired sooner, it'll be an unfortunate loss for our industry, but in the best way possible, it is a necessary one. Lufthansa wants to become more sustainable, streamline, and obviously meet emission targets for the long term, and unfortunately, the quad-engine planes that are aging are not going to aid them doing any of these things. Hence why the confirmation that retirement is well and truly on the cards and set to occur in the coming years should yes be upsetting, but an exciting next step forward, and will allow for the further introduction of new gen types that will bring truckloads of efficiency, lower operating costs, and greater possibilities all along with what Lufthansa Lufthansa hope will also be a cabin product worthy of reinstating its title as a world leader. Some disagree with this and have critiqued that onboard product. You can let me know down below in the comments though your thoughts on the interior and whether it is enough to uplift the brand. Still though, as for these beloved quad engines, they're unfortunately on the way out. While their departures will reduce your 4-engine plane presence across the company, they will still have the A380 and the newer 747-8, which are going to be sticking around just that little bit longer. So enjoy them while they're still here. And as one era comes to a close, another one is about to begin. And the crazy thing is, although I doubt it, you and I might be sat here in 25 years saying goodbye to the A350 and 787 for something totally new. It is the wonderful circle of life in our industry, and as one door closes, another one opens. Thanks for watching, take care, be safe. I'll see you in a couple of days for more industry analysis.
And we'll fly.